Be poised for greatness. You have to be poised for greatness. You know, some of my favorite sports are basketball, football. You know, I tend to watch golf and things like that. But the word poised is mostly used in the terms of the sports of football. Whenever you watch football, you mostly use the word poised to describe the quarterback, how he moves in the pocket, what he's capable of doing whenever it becomes uncomfortable being in a particular spot where he has to execute a move in 4.5 seconds. Whether his pressure is coming from the left, or his pressure is coming from the right, or the pressure is coming from ahead, he has to be poised enough to stand still and still deliver the ball within the clock or the time frame that he is allowed it to assure that he execute the play properly. Now, I'll never forget that when I was deployed to Iraq in 2008, my son came into my life, and it's the first time I've ever been a father for the first time. And I never really had a father growing up. My father was never present, so I never really knew what it was like to be a father. I had to learn from experience, from role models, from people around me, through visual learning, through hands-on learning, through my character and my moral ethics of what I was taught. So here I am in this combat zone, and here I am in a situation I've never been in before, and not really knowing much about the military, but knowing that I wanted to make a difference in life, and that's a whole nother story. I began to face adversity, which was mental. Physically, I knew I had the capability to execute what I needed to do, but the mental capacity of what I needed to endure the next 8 months became very difficult. I kept telling myself that it's not worth it. Why am I here? Why am I stranded? Why am I in a situation where I can't get out of? I felt like that because the only way in and the only way out was through plane. And being that I was not on American soil and I didn't have the liberty to go and come as I pleased, it bothered me mentally because the understanding of what I was missing and what my father never gave to me as a young man, I felt like I was not going to be able to do that for my own son. So it began to toy on me. It began to play with me mentally to the point where I contemplated the idea, never acted on, but contemplated the idea of taking my own life. But I had to remind myself in the deepest of struggle that you gotta be still. I didn't know God at this time. I tried to go to church out there, and there was a brotherhood or a group of men out there who would congregate every Sunday, and I would try to find the time to go there, but I kept having this mindset of I'm never gonna be free. But although these distractions kept coming, and sitting with a psychologist, and these distractions were coming, and the frustration of my job, and the long hours of being in a strange place, peace became something that I could not find, but it found me. And when peace found me, it gave me the ability to remain poised, to remain stable, to remain positioned, to remain unshakable. And it kept me so confident that by the time the deployment was over, I ran home to see my son. And he looked at me like he never looked at me before. Because the night that I left, he was wide awake. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. He was wide awake, looking at me, staring at me like, what's going on? He looked at me and said,